In this video, I want to show you how you can generate a professional report that you can use either internally for the team or for your clients using Gamma and n8n. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to generate a professional report that looks exactly like this, with the numbers pulled from your own data sources, which looks very professional, and you can send directly to your clients every month or every week if you like. So let's dive in. So the first thing you have to do is you have to make an account using Gamma. For that, I'm going to put a link down in the description below. The reason why I like Gamma so much is because you can create themes for your slides, which is personalized and branded, and it has API access, which is why we're using it in this video to generate reports directly from n8n. Now, after you make an account in Gamma, it's time to make a theme for your reports. To create a theme for your reports, you have to go to library and then you go new theme. Build the theme, and here this is the part where you choose the color, the style of the report. You can add your logos, the font, the colors, everything is here. You can upload new fonts if you can't find yours here. And this is the part where, for the sake of this video, we're gonna choose some random stuff here, so we can continue. Let's go with this one and click continue. Here you can choose how you want this report to look like. Let's go with something like this. All right, let's choose this, continue. Here you have to upload your logo. Okay, by the way, in the logo section, you have the option to upload both the main logo and the inverted colored logo. So depending on the background, if it's dark, you can choose the light one and so on and so forth. And here you choose the theme. So for that, we're gonna name it a demo and we're gonna finish it. Okay, so now we have our theme here. Now the next step is we have to create our workflow in n8n. Right, so for the sake of this video, I'm using ChatGPT to generate some mockup data. We're pretending that we have a marketing agency that is doing ads for B2B clients, and we have fake clients here and some data. And here we're going to use this data to put in a Google Sheet that we're going to use to pull from and create that report for the sake of this demo. All right, so here we have some mockup data for this fake company here, okay, and we have different channels for LinkedIn ads, Google search, meta ads, and some data here that we're going to use to pull data from and create that report automatically in n8n. For the report, we obviously need a trigger, which will dictate basically how often we will generate that report that we will be sending to our clients. So for now, let's assume that we're going to send that report monthly. So we're going to set here every month, at the beginning of the month. So that's enough. And then we're going to add a Google Sheet that we'll use to pull data from. Get rows. Right. This is the Google Sheet we created. We didn't name it at all. So let's run it. Okay, so we have 12 rows, which is here. So that looks good. After, I'm gonna aggregate all the data. So I'm gonna pull them together. All items, execute steps. So we have one item here that we're gonna need and we're gonna use to create that report. And one thing I forgot to mention here is that in order to generate one report for each client, we have to have the client data somewhere in a table. And here, for the sake of this demo, I'm going to use a data table here in n8n, and I'm going to use this data. So we're going to create this these columns. So here we're going to have the one that is client. Then we're going to need the actually, I would not use anything else here, but I will also have for sure the let's call it sheet URL. Here we get the client name, so let's put it here, and let's also take the Google Sheet URL and put it also where is it here. Okay, so we have these two, and then what I'm gonna do is here in the RS that we are creating, I'm gonna replace it with the data table. Here we're going to select get rows. We're going to select the one created right now. Second step, we have one row, and from here we're going to select the URL. So for this one, because I see here we have the URL, but also the name of the sheet that we have here, I would go here and pull it, for example, ads data. So I'm using it as a universal main for the little sheet tab that we have, where we have the data that we can use here for everything. So let's call it ads data. Okay, so we have the name here, standard. Okay, so for imagine each client has their own Google Sheet, and we have the same main, so we can pull data from. All right, so let's write. Okay, so we have our data again. Let's aggregate everything into one. All right, so here we have an AI agent that is called report generator, and I'm going to show you now what it looks like. So here we have in the input, the prompt user methods, we have the array, which is the data from the mockup data from the Google Sheet that we have here. And this is the system message, which I will not get into detail as much. This is something you can look at your own pace from the template that I'm going to share with you. So in a nutshell, we have the role. So we have an expert, senior data analyst, an expert in ads for the company name. We have the objective, we have the important constraints, we have tone and style, required report structure, and we have here some pages that you can completely customize based on your own preference. We have the title, we have the executive summary, campaign overview, KPIs, channels. We have a lot of things here. You can go through that. Like I said, at your own pace and change it according to what you do and what the report is, which also you can use if you want ChatGPT for the formatting of the report. And customize it based on what your business does and what type of report you want to generate. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to run this AI agent. All right, so we have the AI agent output, and what we're going to do now is we're going to add a HTTP request where we're going to send that to Gamma to generate that report. So for that, we have the Gamma report here. This is going to be a post request. This is the URL. I'm going to put all that in the description below. And I'm going to have the content type, application JSON. We have the X API key. We put the API right here. And then we have the JSON here, which again, you can get from the template. I will not get into detail right now, but you can see here that we have the input text straight from the AI agent from the previous node. We have presentation. This is something important that I want to go over here. This is the theme ID. So for that, we go to Gamma, and here we have the themes that we created, and we're going to do here the three dots. We're going to create copy theme ID for the API, and then we're going to put that right here in the theme ID, which I've done already. Here it says the number of cards. Now, for that, we have to see what we put before in the report generators. If I go here, I can see that we have 12 pages, which is why here in the HTTP request, in the number of pages, we have 12 again here. Okay, so what I'll do now, and also for that to show you that here we have at the very end, who we share the report with when it's generated. Now here you can leave it empty. You can put your own email like I have here, so we can be informed when the report is ready. So let me run this. Okay, so we have the report generated, and we'll now wait a few seconds. So I'm going to have it here in the reports generated using API. All right, so we have finished the generation of the report. Let's look at it together. I haven't looked at it myself as well. So we have client ads performance report prepared by Mirakios. Client, this is the client that we have. Reporting period January 5th to March 23rd, 2026. Let's see from where it got that. So here we have January 5th until March 23. So that is how it got the report period. Okay, then we have the report date, which is today. We have prepared by Mirakios, and then we have executive summary, objective generate high quality sales. Okay, I'm gonna go through everything here. We see here it calculates the impressions. We have the clicks. We have the leads generated from all active channels. So let's quickly validate these numbers. So if we go here into the leads, qualified leads, I guess this is it. So let's look at that. So 705. And if we go here, here we see 705. So that's actually very accurate. So here we have campaign overview. We have LinkedIn ads, Google search, and meta ads, retargeting. We can see that from here actually. So we have LinkedIn, meta ads, and Google search. We see here retargeting to one. Everything is super professional, super accurate, which I really like about that. And then we have the key performance metrics. We have the impressions, we have the clicks, CTR. You see how beautiful it is. We have everything is thematic using our theme, of course. We have impressions, we have clicks, leads for each platform. This is amazing. Lead funnel performance, we have impressions, closed deals, clicks. Look at how beautiful it is. Okay, so we got that literally within seconds. Series recommendation, we have next month and growth plan, and you can edit all of that. By the way, you can use AI here, edit with agent. You can remove infographics, you can change the numbers, you can do whatever you want, you can change the text. So you can even add here buttons in this form, in this report. So yeah, that's really how it works. It's super professional, super good, super accurate. It's actually very simple. So if we look at that, we have actually a scheduled trigger. We have a data table where we're getting all the client rows. So here we're gonna have one row for each client, and when this automation is triggered, it generates one report for each client. So imagine if you have one Google Sheet for each client, then provide that you have the Google Sheet URL here, and you have a specific mini convention for the first tab of the Google Sheet. You can put the data here, and then you aggregate all of them, and then you generate the report using this AI agent, and you have this HTTP request for the demo report, and that's about it. So I'm going to share this with you as a template from the description below. You can get it. That was everything about this video. If you found it helpful, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.